Hi friends, welcome to my channel. And today is Monday evening. I had a very different day today. I did one experiment. I remember getting noodles, um, Sam's noodles. You get that pack, and I didn't know there was this masala in that also. I thought they were simple noodles, and then I tried them. It was a black color packet. There's a red color packet and there's a black color packet. Never tried them, so I saw when I opened the packet, I saw this little bit of masala, which I did it at around 12:30. These noodles. And the tandoori pieces I have, the chicken from the biryani, I put it in that. So it was like more like tandoori noodles. And I had it in two series. I had a little, I had 70% in the afternoon, but I did not have much chicken. And then now the 30% which was remaining, I had it around 4:30. And I'd gone to, after my walk from, I don't know, I think maybe because I'm having sugarcane juice with mint, मुझे नींद आती है. My eyes just shut down. They just close. They just shut. Okay, now I'm going to tell you all some very straightforward facts. Whoever is believing in politics and religion and all these kind of things, especially I'm talking about Indian politics, and politics all over the world is just the same. All these people pretend to be in opposition with one another. There's an opposition and there's a controlled opposition. Means at the end of the day, they are friends. Yes, yes. I can't even. These are all inside stories, and I said, now I realize that these political parties have had an eye on me because I am one of those, Mufat kind of person. So they need somebody like a Yuva Neta who's a secular. So they are saying, okay, we are taking this person from this religion, jiski Hindi, Marathi bhi achhi hai, and she's like this firebrand. And at that moment, I used to not understand all these things. And at the moment when I give my what to say. Imagine me, I'll be such an hypocrite. Like I'll join one of these organizations. Mainly they'll be NGOs, whatever. But whatever their agenda is purely political. Now, when you're joining a political party, you have a free hand to go around saying your speech, but they give their inputs, and then they control your social media, they control your life. What is the I might be getting a little bit of monetary gains, but for that I'll have to sacrifice so much. Okay, so no wonder they keep listening whatever I say at the pond park, and I am like this on the face only. I keep saying things, no? So they keep listening. They purposely pretend that they are working in front of me or they are doing something, but they know that I'm related to social media. But they can't capture me or something like that. Like they try to be friends with me, then they try to ignore me, then they try to figure it out what to do about me. It's like some other person wouldn't have even lasted for a day. They would have driven that person away. Number one, nobody does that. For me, people say that's your stage. We are missing you on your stage. अच्छा, वो लोकल जो भाऊ टाइप लोग रहते हैं ना, दादागिरी टाइप ऑफ पीपल. नाउ दिस इज फ्रॉम द अम्बेडकर ग्रुप. उसका जो मामा है वो स्मॉल गार्डन में रोज आता है. मैंने बोला एक है अम्बेडकर का जो लंबा लंबा बाल बनाता है. नाउ दिस पर्सन हु कम्स टू द पार्क, वो अम्बेडकर के है, लेकिन वो गांव का वो हैंडल करता है, वो सब पैसे का हैंडल करता है. एंड ही टोल्ड मी कि वो उसका नेफ्यू है. मैंने बोला 1 किलो का सोना पहन के घूमता रहता है वो हमेशा, और उसके इतने घुंघराले बाल है. एंड सर हाँ वो तो मेरा भांजा है. आई एम लाइक द होल वर्ल्ड. मैंने बोला ये कैरेक्टर. मैंने बोला वड़ा पाव स्टॉल, सैंडविच स्टॉल, सिंह हाँ वही, उसने बाकड़ा लगा के दिया है. देन देयर अम्बेडकर का इतना बड़ा पोस्टर. ही सिंह हाँ वो बीजेपी और ये साथ में ही रहते हैं हमेशा, एक दूसरे का उनको मदद चाहिए होता है ना. आई लुक्ड एट हिज फेस, not because I didn't know this, but this is coming straight from the horse's mouth. So ये मत सोचो कि तुम एक political party के होते हैं. Okay, people on the top are वो साथ में रहते हैं, वो मुंह पे ऐसे बोलेंगे कि नहीं भाई वी आर ऑपोजिशन में है, हम लोग दुश्मन है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं। दे ऑल सेम, एक ही थाली के चट्टे बट्टे रहते हैं। और ये ना बिल्डर्स के साथ वगैरह, तो इनको एक फ्री फ्लैट भी मिलता रहता है। अगर बड़ा सा कोई टावर वगैरह बनता है तो इनको एक फ्री फ्लैट मिलता है। अगर ये सोने के दुकानदार के पास जाते हैं तो ये सिर्फ टोकन अमाउंट देके एवरी मंथ कुछ इंस्टॉलमेंट्स देते हैं, लेकिन बहुत सारा सोना पहनते हैं। भाऊ टपूरी टाइप ऑफ लोग रहते हैं ना, जो ऐसे युवा नेता वगैरह रहते हैं। इस द ज्वेलर्स आर गिविंग वर्गणी ऑफ एक लाख रुपया जस्ट टू पुट अप दैट पोस्टर्स एंड जयंती एंड ऑल सेलिब्रेशन का वर्गणी लेते हैं लोग बिजनेसमैन से। If you see anything, now I don't want to comment on some social popular pop culture. It's a satanic ritual. It's either a humiliation ritual or either it's a satanic ritual. वो जो भी सेलिब्रिटीज के साथ होता है, मेजर इवेंट्स जो भी रहते हैं, वो सैटेनिक रिचुअल्स ही रहते हैं। No, now I understood. I said when which building they are staying, मतलब I said I'm joining here. ये भेदू जैसा, ये ड्रीम मरोल जैसा ये फालतू ग्रुप भी, एक फालतू ही मैं बोल सकती हूँ, उसमें 500 मेंबर्स है, दुनिया भर के हाउस वाइफ सीनियर सिटीजन ही है, ऑल आर सीनियर सिटीजन एंड ऑल हाउस वाइफ्स एंड सम बूढ़े लोग। व्हेन आई एम सेइंग सीनियर सिटीजन, मेन एंड वुमेन, ओके। एक कैप पहनेंगे, टी शर्ट पहनेंगे और आ जाएंगे। हु आर दे फंडेड बाय द पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज। Why is Pond Park or that Ganesh Talav is doing Jana Gana Mana? Political party, BJP, Bajrang Dal, RSS, VHP, who's in Mumbai, and ये जो यूपी बिहार के लोग होते हैं जनरली यही होते हैं। जनरली ये जय श्री राम इन्होंने आजकल नाटक लगा के रखा है। सो इट इज दैट। से दूसरे कास्ट के लोग भी होते हैं, बट जनरली दिस इज द फैक्ट, दिस इज हैपनिंग। तो मुझे लगा ये साल ऐसे कैसे एकदम अजीब सा, पहले ऐसे इट वाज नॉट नेवर लाइक दिस, इट्स नॉट ऑल लाइक दिस। So by the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025, all this is happening. I said हम लोग पिछड़े हुए जाति है। I was talking to him ना, I said ये पिछड़े हुए जाति हम लोग बन चुके हैं। मैंने बोला पहले इतना अम्बेडकर का नहीं होता था, पहले बीजेपी का भी इतना, यहाँ पे इतना बजरंग दल नहीं है, बॉम्बे में इतना होता है तो भी चाली में होता होगा, मैंने देखा नहीं कहीं BHP वगैरह। नाउ दे आर कमिंग अप, दे आर कमिंग इन फोर फ्रंट। तो या तो ये इन कमिंग डेज दे माइट इवन स्टार्ट अ रायड, which is 100% possibility. They want to, mess up the systems. So they might do such things because Bombay is a place which is very secular. You will not find fundamentalists. Even if they are there, nobody bothers about them. So they are here to divide and conquer. But just to make themselves that they are secular people, they have allowed people from different religions. So they don't come across as that political. Now I don't know about Congress. Congress also does the same thing, but this I'm talking particularly about BJP, Bajrang Dal, VHP and RSS. These four katthar Hindu-panthi thing. They might be Hindu-panthi, but there's no religion in it. It is more of a power and control, authority. Do they care about the damn about their gods? No, they don't. It's just an organization. It's just a militant organization. That's it. So when these Westerners go waxing eloquence on Hinduism, mysticism, Buddhism, I said you idiots. And I'll tell you the inside story. What did I say? Ambedkar, मैं फिर से डंके की चोटी पे बोलती हूँ, is a pure Brahman. Okay, and all these elites are well planned. When they are introducing a powerful leader, the powerful leader comes from a very very elite background. It's never a scheduled caste. Shudra nahi hoga. He is a Brahmin. He's on the elitist of the elitist. That's the reason why he's Dr. Ambedkar. Now tell me from the Shudra caste, unless and until they are given some क्या बोलते हैं उनको, बोलते ना, if you give them some reservation, where are they really prospering, or are they this? They might be good in their own field, but whatever agriculture or forest or labor job, whatever they are doing, they might be good in it. They are skilled laborers, or they might be skilled whatever farmers, potters, whatever in their field, but they are not on the top of the top. So their leader is who? The leader is from the elite class, but they will give a backstory like, no, he was struggling, he was poor, and then never. These elites are of a different bloodline altogether. You cannot come and touch them. Another thing, I'll tell you all the inside story. अभी अम्बेडकर का जो भी ग्रुप है, at least in Bombay, some tiger group or some group it is, अम्बेडकर का ग्रुप, वो जो ग्रुप है उनका जो टॉप, उनका जो मेन लीडर है, वो ही इज अ करोड़पति, ओके, खानदानी रईस फ्रॉम द वेरी, इज अ जादव. दिस जादव ऑफ द वेरी, वो क्षत्रिय रहते हैं या ग्वाले रहते हैं, क्षत्रिय बैकग्राउंड का. कहाँ क्षत्रिय बैकग्राउंड, शूद्र. यू कैन नॉट मैच इट. ही सेइंग हाँ नहीं, वो तो उनका खुद का वो हेलीकॉप्टर में आए थे बॉम्बे, उनका पूरा गांव है. I hope you understand. So these are all wealthy people, very rich people from elite backgrounds, and then they are the ones who are leaders. Like Nehru. Nehru is from the pure Brahmin background, a learned background, from a zamindar background. What was Gandhi? Gandhi was from a Vaishnav family, from a very wealthy background, who could go to South Africa for his further studies. So don't think that anybody and anybody can come down. When people say Modi blah blah blah, I said Modi is just a puppet, because he speaks a lot of nonsense. A lot of people think that he has brought changes. He cannot bring any changes because he's a very weak character, but he speaks a lot of rubbish. So the elites can get a lot of work done through him. He's just a front face. There is a remote control behind him. So for me, particularly when people say Modi ने किया, I said Modi सिर्फ खाने पीने और घूमने के लिए है. He's just a puppet. He doesn't represent India. He can just go on blabbering whatever comes in his mouth, and he's just supposed to tour here and there and give a better idea about India. But actually, he doesn't represent India, frankly speaking. He's very a disappointing person. Look at the ideologies which his party is getting. At least that Congress was pretending to be secular, or they were from the very elite. Now this one is on the lowest rung. So they've just put him so that there is a lot of divide and rule. So when he is there, they can get a lot of things done. A lot of agendas are handled well, because he comes across as a tyrant. Like, oh man, we are supposed to be, he's such a militant person, we have to be so far afraid of him. Oh, he's so dynamic. Oh, look at what he has done to Gujarat. What has he done to Gujarat? All his NRIs are in US and UK and Canada and got their money. They also wanted to invest on a low investment or whatever, save their monies in India. So this guy is like this who helped them out. So don't go blah 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 about these political parties and about the world at large. What do you think these people, if they are on the top of the top, they're just there? They're not just there. They're supposed to be there for a particular period of time. As much they are there, they're supposed to be there at that particular time, and they're supposed to be doing that particular agenda, carry out certain things. And when their death, they stage their death. And since generally it is not natural, if they have to die, if they say they are dying now, they will have a long illness, kind of an illness, some sort of an illness. But that illness will be something different because of hormone therapies or whatever therapies, because they have to do, their job is literally, I hope you understand, high stress job. So they have to keep eating and drinking certain special foods and take certain medicines and supplements. I hope you understand. So it's that way. And they are reprogrammed in their head all the time. They have to go through reprogramming, engineering in their heads. Then they are able to function. He keeps blabbering a lot of nonsense. Under his leadership, India's brand has become even more rubbish. Seriously. All he does is inaugurations. What the projects are happening, he just goes there, cuts a ribbon and comes back. And goes here, there and everywhere in a public fund. People's taxes ka paisa. The latest space circus, a satanic ritual. Totally. It's fake. It is done in a Hollywood studio. Go on researching, you will come to know. There's nothing called space. Clever editing, it's a production which they launched. This is all pre-planned, and you should see it's coinciding with Easter. They only pick up certain dates, 15, which will again come to 6. How many people went 6? Divine feminine. There's nothing called divine feminine. That is a Jezebel spirit. Lilith, Isis. Politics is a very, very dirty game. Nowadays, you see they want charming, stylish, rude, blunt, upfront, mean, arrogant kind of a youth leader who will be like dynamic. Like, I hope you understand. One who has got a very huge fan following. It's just power tripping. Earlier I used to think that, oh, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. It's only for a particular period of time. It doesn't give you any satisfaction. Now if I'm not doing anything also, I don't feel guilty. I could just look into this blue sky for another half an hour and never be guilty. I don't have to pretend to be proactive. We humans are supposed to have a slow living, as in what exercise, what are we supposed to be doing, we are supposed to be doing. We are not supposed to be here, there and everywhere. People feel very proud. Our religion. What is your religion? Your religion is just man-made. Buddhism, people are like excited. When I see in Japan, I feel sorry for these people. What has that Buddhism given them? They have become far more dumb than what they were. What has that given them? What, some fortune cookies and some fortune telling like a stupid. You've seen their lifestyle now. They don't even express themselves. They're so stuck up in their heads. I appreciate one thing about them. At least they have some moral ethics. They have some high standards of living. That way I will appreciate Japanese way of life. That's the reason why I'm saying I'm number one fan of Japan and South Korea. It's not that they don't have minus points. They do have minus points. But their plus points are worth noting. Like in South Korea, they become too commercial. Now look at the younger generation. They're all killing themselves by jumping from that main bridge somewhere in Korea. Why? Because the whole life is a sham. Always running behind beauty, glass, skin. Is my skin glass? No, I just washed off with my soap. This is the third time I washed in the day and still my face is shining. And do I keep doing anything? No, nothing. Today I did not even drink that much water. I was just fast asleep like a sleeping beauty. As I said, I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out with so many things in my life. And people think, Arey, she's got all the free time in the world. Why is she not doing this and that? Then I was thinking in my mind that yes, I could have put on this image of being the most efficient person, but who am I trying to prove what? I have nothing to prove to anybody. If people think I'm clumsy and stupid, so be it. I don't have to prove my intelligence to anybody. I don't owe anybody an explanation. You know, when people say that we are eating healthy and then they're sick, I gave you the example of my auntie. What an unhealthy lifestyle she had, and she lived up to 83 years old. Not that she had a great quality of life, but then that's the way it is. And back in Mangalore, what happens is that people have a very laid back life. Big houses, food to eat, almost natural, nothing to do, just sit on the phone, chit chat, keep gossiping, keep watching TV. 24 hours your mouth is just on. Either you're just munching something or either you're just talking. People out there talk a lot. I don't know, it's an obsession. I'm not saying people don't talk. Indians by themselves are very talkative and very inquisitive. But down south, I've seen something is that because they have all the time in the world, they are either on the phone or either they are just talking face to face. But they're chit chatting. And you really wonder where do they have the energy for all these things, but they do have. You've seen these Muslims, now they marry their cousins. It's such an inbred society, inbred community. No wonder they suffer from so much of mental illness. So when I look at them when they act crazy and all, I said, forget them. It is genetic problem. They cannot help them. Very, very sad. How can you marry your own bloodline? Imagine marrying your father's sister's son or father's sister's daughter, who's your cousin, or your mother's brother's son or daughter. It's so weird, but these people are into such weird things now. Next time I see people covering their faces in Bombay, I feel like saying, "Ye hai free ticket. This is a free ticket to Saudi. Don't ever come back to India because when I look at you, I'm suffocated. You are corrupting our city with you covering your face and wearing that black. Because तुम्हारी इज्जत पे कोई डाका डालने के लिए तुम्हारे लोग ही काफ़ी है, बाकी लोगों को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. वैसे भी तुम्हारी अगली शक्ल में किसी को भी इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. So you just fucking get lost from our country." I know I'm sounding like this, but I will be very proudly, I feel like literally telling them only, just get lost from this country. Don't ruin our country at least. Go where you all belong to. Don't stay here. And even if I'm losing my subscribers because of this, I don't care a damn because this is what I feel. Don't ruin my country. Don't come in this country with your militant thoughts. Imagine covering your face, covering yourself in black, and then being equally frustrated and then doing other things behind the back. You see the schoolgirls, they have boyfriends.